Limpopo farmer gets a suspended jail sentence and a court set date for e-toll battle. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. A Limpopo farmer who shot and killed a 14-year-old boy and wounded his friend has been given a suspended jail sentence. He's also been ordered to pay monetary compensation. Petrus Swartz was found guilty by the Groblersdal magistrate court for killing Gift Mbangeni and wounding his friend Lucky Zitha. Swartz had found the boys fishing in his farm dam. PD spokesperson Hangwani Malati says Swartz was also instructed to pay Mbangeni's family 75,000 rand, while Zitha will get 25,000 rand.
Mr. Swartz was found guilty on a charge of culpable homicide. He got a 5-year sentence, which was also suspended to another 5 years. He was also instructed to pay 100,000 rand to both families. All his firearms have been confiscated by the police, so he has been declared unfit to operate any firearm.
The Gauteng High Court in Pretoria set a date for the review of the government decision to launch e-tolling on Gauteng freeways. The preview application is the second leg of a challenge by the opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance. Outer earlier won an interdict to prevent the tolling from going ahead. Pending that review, Roads Agency SANRAL and government are appealing against the interdict in the Constitutional Court. The application is to be argued this month, while the review court case is set for November 26. Outer's Wayne Devanage.
We finding difficult to understand why some of the Section 21 schools are not buying textbooks. Instead, some parents become victimized by them, and eventually they have to buy textbooks themselves when government has allocated money for them. When a school is allocated money, it's a ring-fenced, it's a conditional grant. The school must use that money for that purpose.
One of the injured survivors of this morning's accident in Vereeniging says she's still trying to come to terms with what happened in the early hours of this morning. 12 people were killed and 2 others injured when a truck collided head-on with a taxi at an intersection. Edwin Ntidi reports from the Sebokeng Hospital.
Speaking to the SABC from the hospital bed with bruises all over her face, Dineo Katasha says she was asleep in the taxi, and the next thing, she was on the floor outside the vehicle. She says she was helped by strangers as she woke up. Katasha says she's still shocked.
I didn't even hear what happened. I didn't even hear the noise. I just want to know where are the others. Earlier there was a manager that came in to check on us. Yeah.
She says they were on their way to Klerksdorp in the northwest when the accident happened. Meanwhile, it has emerged that the truck driver fled the scene of the accident and is still on the run. Edwin Ntidi, SABC News, at the Sebokeng Hospital in the Vaal.
And President Jacob Zuma has bestowed medals on former ANC military veterans for the role they played in bringing the downfall of the apartheid regime. The ceremony took place at the Bloemspruit Air Force Base near Bloemfontein. About 74 medals were awarded to former Konto-Wesizwe veterans. In his address, President Zuma urged South Africans to always honor and appreciate the role they played.
We have dedicated this event to those people who have made us what we are today, to be proud South Africans, because we must not forget the contribution and sacrifices they made to be where we are today. Also, to remind ourselves that we must not take our freedom for granted. There are people who died for it, who sacrificed for it.